like the way it sounds. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see gold. I think I see gold. Right there. I had a really weak sounding one, and I see a gold chain. You get it? Again. Oh, it's a gold grill. Well, I think I see some gold. Really high though. It's a 29, but man, I think that's going to be a... Wow, that's a big gold crown. All right, it's another day, another beach. We've got a storm. You can kind of see it coming in right now. And I do expect to get rained on. Tide is just coming down from a high tide. Not a really high tide, but a high tide nonetheless. So, sorry, I get the hiccups right now. At any rate, hopefully, there's still some good stuff out here. Not seeing anybody out here right now yet, but I'm sure somebody will join us at some point in time. I switched beaches. I wasn't finding much at the other beach, and I did switch back to my Manticore, but I just found these super expensive, really nice fishing pliers. So there you go, something totally different looking. Last time I found a pair of these, it was similar. They were about 80 bucks, so we'll have to look these ones up as well. Pretty cool. All right, back at the beach, and I saw my buddy Brian down there. Oh, he's coming out right now. I don't know why he's coming out, but he just climbed out of off the cut. And then I got another buddy, Steve, who I just saw down here, and he's been digging some holes. He's been getting a lot of gold out here, but today he said he hasn't been getting much. Where did Steve go? I know he's down here. Where did Steve go? There's Steve, way down there. All right. I'm also using one of my Equinox 800s with a 15-inch coil, and I haven't run one of these since I got my Manticore, so we'll see how it does. Let's see what Brian got. Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's actually pretty decent because it's solid.
Yeah, this might be gold too, even though it's so tiny.
Oh, that sure looks like some 10-karat gold to me.
And then I think that's a little silver.
Oh yeah,
toe ring maybe.
Yeah. It didn't fare well out here. Nice job. That chain's actually pretty nice for how small it is.
Oh, I know. I didn't.
First target is a tiny brass tack. I think there's a saying that goes along with the brass tack, but I can't remember what it is right now. Copper wire. And a shallow coin signal, and I think I just saw either a dime or a copper penny. You get it? I thought I saw it already. Scoop, and it looks like a copper penny. Yeah, I actually think that's a dime. It is a dime. There you go, third coin of the day, dime. Super small piece of copper. I have a 6 to 10 right here. That's a 5. Sounds pretty good. Probably small copper if I had to guess. Is that right there? What is that? That is, I think get some lead. I think that's what that is. Yeah, it's just a little piece of lead. I think it's another piece of lead, maybe. Maybe just pot metal of some sort. Can't have a day without a pull tab. This one's a high tone, 47 to 99. Still down there. Still down there. Might be a coin just because how deep it is. Could also be iron, to be honest with you. That sounds like it might be a coin though. It should be out. I think I saw a nail. So if it is a little piece of copper, maybe. What is it? No, it's like a bent nail. More brass boat hardware. Now this one's acting like a nickel. I thought it was shallow, but it's not. So it leads me to believe it might be nickel. Should be out. Sure sounds like a nickel. Oh, I think I see nickel right there. Alright, second coin of the day is a nickel. Man, I dug forever to get this piece of iron. Probably an old nail or something. Way down there, and now I get to fill that in. It's another brass tack. And now I remember what it is. It's, I don't give a brass tack about that. That's the saying. I'm gonna look it up and see what that means exactly. But I don't give a brass tack. I have a 3-4 here. Be out. It is out. I like the way it sounds. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see gold. I think I see gold. Right there. I think that's a little gold ring. It is a little gold ring. Yee-hoo! There you go. All right, really small, a couple little stones in there, actually 3 stones in it. Oh, good gold ring. Very happy. 22 caliber bullet, live round. Why these things are on the beach? I have no idea, but I find them relatively often. A really crusty zinc penny. Looks like a rock, doesn't it? Copper nail, or actually, yeah, I think that was a nail. Yeah, it might have been a screw. Whatever it is, yeah, I think it's actually a screw. Yeah, tiny brass nail, or copper nail. Another beat up zinc penny. Another screaming high toner here. 56, 57, I'm going to say zinc penny. Very shallow. Oh, not a zinc penny. Was not ready for that. That's a silver ring. Huh. I was absolutely certain that that was a zinc penny. But it is indeed a silver ring. Oh, it was a toe ring. It's broken. You know, not broken, but you know, made. Pretty sure that means it's a toe ring. But yeah, silver. All right, silver and gold for the day. Not a bad day. Nice. I think think I did. All right. Must have just gotten the... Boy, there's no clasp. Oh, it's tied in a knot, that's why. There you go. That's the only reason I got this one, is because of that knot right there. Otherwise, I would never hear it. Nice. Yeah, the clasp is broken off. Nice. A gold chain, I'm not unhappy with that. 2 pieces of gold so far. Old split shot fishing weight. These things sound amazing. This was a 4. I got what I think is going to be a coin. 73, probably a copper penny. And it is a copper penny. And a wheat back? No, I think I see. Huh. No, I think I see a memorial on it. It's funny, I haven't seen one in a while, but it is the little green army man. And I think this is the hand grenade throwing guy. Pretty sure. Yep, got a hand grenade on that arm and he's throwing it. You can see a little hand grenade right there. Got a 93 here. Check out these just 2 bird's feet marks. I kind of think maybe a pelican landed there for a minute. Pretty big bird's feet. This thing's all over the place from 57 to 99. I need a dime. Oh no, I have a dime, so I just need a quarter, I guess. No, I got a dime. Shouldn't have said I should have said I need a quarter. Still need a quarter for the cycle though. Yeah, I think I see a dime laying right on top. Right there. Yep, another dime. Yeah, the old 7-Up can, or top, excuse me, sounded just like a zinc penny. Another little fishing weight. I just hit a little area right here. Has quite a few high tones in it. 75 to 92. Kind of hoping it's not a blobberite. Oh, I think I see a coin. Is that a coin right there? Yep, looking like a copper penny. Yeah, copper penny, I think. Right next to that hole. So it says 86. Huh. A lot of high tones right here. Okay, maybe out. Ooh, maybe a quarter. If it is a quarter, it's going to be my cycle. We use the ocean. Ooh, it is my quarter. Nice. Heck yeah. Ooh. Wait, that's not silver, is it? I don't think it is. It's just a really weird color green. No, it's Clad. I can see the side of it. You can see where copper is kind of rotted away. But I do have the cycle. Definitely a concentrated area of coins. 53 to 79. Probably another copper penny or a dime. Huh. You can loose it. It should be out now. $65 to 88. I think it's gonna be a dime. Oh, what do I see right there? Something right there. What is that? Is that another silver ring? It is. Wow, that's pretty. Look at all that turquoise. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I'm really happy with that one. That is pretty. Look at all that turquoise. It's really gorgeous. Nice. Wow. I'm super happy with that. That's kind of neat. I got I think a copper penny here, but I heard another weird target that would sound like a nickel on the way down, so yeah, that's going to be a copper penny. But I did hit the little nickel thing, and I think it's going to be another, possibly, maybe a silver ring. It's got like mother of pearl. Might also be copper, but I don't know. I kind of inclined to think that that's going to turn out to be silver, but I could be wrong. Just because of the way it rang up. It's just a little, be higher if it was copper. But there you go. All right, ring number 3. Actually, it's ring number 4. I forgot about the gold one. You can see another copper penny right there. Just in time for the wave. Yep, another copper penny. You can see another quarter. Yep. Yep, another clad quarter. Same color green as the last one. Got a 91 and 96 down here. Probably another coin. And it's another quarter, another green one. Well, it was green, I just wiped it off. Another copper penny, I think. Yep. Got a great sounding 9 here. Sounded like iron at first, but I like 9s. Maybe out. And now it sounds like iron again. Oh, it's a gold grill. All right, that was a comedy of errors. So, I saw it, and I don't know if I got it before my battery died on my camera, but a wave came and almost took it. But that is, you ready for it? That is a gold grill. Look at that. Huh. Look at that. Wow, that is really cool. You guys getting any sea glass?
Yeah, we got one piece that kind of looks like it. I can't tell if it's a rock, but...
I just saw it, and I should have stuck it to the side. I just saw a nice brown one out here. You want to see something kind of weird?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
What the heck?
Look, I'm not surprised. Oh, it's somebody's grill.
Somebody's grill. Yeah. Oh my god.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy.
I'll tell you another kind of cool secret. So see the wire sticking up right there?
Yeah.
Right below it, you see that little hump right there?
Uh-huh.
It was fully exposed the other day, but that's the bottom jaw of a whale. Isn't that wild? There's other bones with it. Right now it's, you know, it's probably about that. It kind of goes in towards that wire, but you can just see the tip of it. And it was a toothed whale because you can see where the teeth used to be.
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. You can even dust it off. Like if you want to dig it up a little, you'll see it. I mean, it's probably 8 feet long.
That's crazy. Do you usually find lots of cool stuff?
You know what? I do pretty good, but today's actually been, I got a gold ring, I got this, and I got a gold chain, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I used to do this back where I lived in Oklahoma. I had metal detectors.
Love it.
I used to go arrowhead hunting all the time.
Oh my God,
and
I love it.
So I've got tons of arrowheads and stuff, but the weird stuff that you find that people leave
and
lose at the lake and stuff, it's crazy.
Well, the cool stuff back there is a lot of the the old, really weird old stuff, man. I was showing her the whale bone that we found the other day, or the whale jaw. It's got to be 8 feet long. I mean, you know, for half a minute I thought pulling it out and putting it in my garden would be the call, but it's long. And there's probably 6 or 7 other bones with it. And my buddy, who's a geologist / archaeologist, was with me, and totally was able to check it out. He's like, yeah, it's a toothed whale.
Aww.
That sounded weird. It's a copper wire S. Big, fat fishing weight. Well, I'm liking finding all these big, ugly fishing weights. They've been out here a long time. That's a good sign. It's a 4 ouncer. What is that? I think part of a bullet maybe, or maybe a rivet, something. And a high tone 89. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be another fishing weight. It might be a quarter though. Sounds like a coin to me. Does not sound like a quarter though. Oh, I think it is a fishing weight actually. Yep, another fishing weight. I like it. All white and crusty, milky as we like to call it. Yeah, I got a 27 here. Sounds like a nickel to me. Great number though. 27, 28 still sounds like a nickel. Love it. It was a huge gold ring. Thrilling. It is a nickel though. Well, that might mean, I think that actually means I have to cycle twice. I got a 99 here. Not real crisp. That sounds like all iron. Doesn't mean much. A lot of black sand out here. Yeah, I think it's going to be like a copper penny or a dime. Should be in the scoop. And it is a dime. Got an 87 here, but I kind of think it's going to be another fishing weight because I see a fishing line adjacent. Should be out, should be a 75 now, and it should be a fishing weight. Yep, it is another pasty one though. Look at that, almost all white. It's a good sign. Been out here a long time. It takes a long time for them to turn those colors, and usually that means you're in the right zone because there's heavy objects. Another crusty fishing weight. Got a high tone out of that hole. 84. Oh, and I think I see maybe another copper penny. Yeah, copper penny. I got a quarter signal out of the bottom of that deep hole right there. And I'll tell you, I don't think it's a quarter. I think it's another silver ring. I think it's actually a pretty big one too. Look at that. It's like a melted marble in it. Boy, that is cool. Fourth silver ring. Wow. Nice. I really like that one. That is really neat. Wow. All right. Man, we're really happy with that one. So cool. You can see it turning purple right now before our very eyes. It starts out green and turns purple. That's what these silver rings do. Nice. Oh, I love it. Tiny fishing weight. I think it's another copper penny. Oh, it's a dime. Got a 26 down here. Maybe a nickel? Maybe? $23 to $22. Is that a nickel? Maybe it is a nickel. What is that? What the hell is that? I think it's a chain, but it's falling apart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a chain of some sort that's just absolutely probably copper. Yeah, it's just literally falling apart as I hold it. I was just talking to those girls about the sea glass. Too bad they're not still here. Little piece. There's a really pretty piece of green. It's like a giant shark's tooth. I got a 98 high tone here. I'm gonna say it's another coin. Oh, the range has started too. Either dime or quarter. I think dime. Nope, I was wrong. It's a quarter. Another high tone right here. All over the place. 56 to 96. And it's another quarter. Here, 23 to 25. Thinking copper. Now it's 25 to 27. So now I'm kind of thinking nickel. It says it's iron, but I don't believe it. 28. I think it's going to be another nickel, which means I think I'll have the cycle 3 times. Playing hard to get is what it's doing. It should be out. Sure sounds like a nickel. Oh, I think I see my nickel right there. Alright, I think that means a cycle 3 times. 96, got another coin in here. 70 to 96 actually. And it is a copper penny. Another dime. Another high tone right here. 74 to 97. I'm always mind blown at how different, you know, they can sound from one end to, or actually VDI can be different from one end to another. $57 to 64. I mean to 84, sorry. And another dime. Another copper penny. Another dime. Another copper penny, I think. Yep. I got another. Uh-oh. Just dropped it on top of my scoop, actually. Oh, now I can't get it. Come on, penny. All right, there it is. Now, I got another one right next to it. 95, 99. Still in the hole. Okay, here we go. And it's quarter. Yeah, copper penny, it's not even green. See another crusty fishing weight down here. Thought I heard a low tone in here too. Nope, imagining things. Another quarter. I see. Oh, is it a pocket knife? I like pocket knives. Is that what that is? What is that? Oh, I think it is an old pocket. Oh, it's a bottle opener, belt clip, pocket knife. Or I mean a bottle opener, belt clip. I don't think there's a pocket knife in there. Another quarter. Copper penny. Dime. You guys a scenic view. Storm's just kicking in right now. Wind is picking up definitely. Rain's kind of a little bit off and on. A little bit of sprinkle here, a little bit of sprinkle there. Another copper penny. Getting rich 1 penny at a time. Dime. Pretty sure the copper pennies are winning. As Jim says, it's a dime and I'll take them all the time. Got a 26 right here. I'd like it to be another nickel. Well, I'd like it to be a fat gold ring. Right now it's like a 19, but it just doesn't sound goldy. It sounds very nickely. I don't know how to describe the difference, but there's a difference. In my ears. Okay. Should be out. Sounds very much nickely. And I think I see my nickel. Alright. Oh, it's a bent nickel. Look at that. Bent. Dime. Brian just showed up. Did you get any more gold than what we showed that you had yesterday?
No, not just yesterday.
I like that I have to say more gold.
Yeah, I know. We'll see after today.
In the lead, copper pennies. In second place, pulling up the rear, dimes. Dimes are making a strong comeback though. Those copper pennies are not going to let the dimes catch up. Definitely a strong showing, the dimes. Still in the lead, copper pennies. Yeah, copper's keeping its lead. Copper pennies will definitely not let dimes take over the lead. Another memorial. You'd certainly think at least one of these should be a wheatback, but this one I honestly can't tell you whether it is or isn't. Green penny. Finally a quarter. Here's the dime.
I don't think it's a more nickel.
Well,
just
you
look
know
how
you can tell, right?
cleaned up it is.
You know you can tell?
The mint mark?
No, throw it underneath your scoop. I mean underneath your coil. Okay? Yeah, it's a standard.
Regular, okay.
Yeah. The war nickels are much higher.
Oh, they are.
Dime.
I don't see a surface. Oh boy.
I'd hit it on the edge. See if you can crack it.
Oh, it's crusted.
That's a silver half for sure.
Oh, nice. I've never found a silver half out here.
God, I'd love to see what it is.
I know. Is that a half or a dollar?
Oh, that might be a dollar. Let me see.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say is I can tell. I have a method. I have a size method. I think it's full. I'll tell you. What the hell? What the hell is that weird edge?
Yeah, it's got like a rim on it. I don't know, maybe it's something else.
It's a little bigger than a half dollar.
Might be chlorine or something.
I don't like the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really tripping on that edge, man. Dude. God. It sure looks like a silver half, though.
It does. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's coming off.
Oh, it's a Clad half.
It's a Clad. It's a Clad half.
It's a Clad half. Nice. Dude.
All right.
Boom. Yeah, that edge makes it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So when I put it in my eye, you can tell like the way my halves fit.
Oh, so
nice,
cool.
dude. Another copper penny. I can see the memorial. What is that? Oh, it's a little piece of silver, like a little fleur-de-lis. Yeah, I think that's what that is, a little silver fleur-de-lis. Look, little hermit crab. See him in there? I'm gonna go see if I can bring him down to the ocean, and maybe he'll go for a little walk. We got a Black Hawk helicopter. He's just literally cruising right kind of low over there. So cool. There he goes. He's doing some turns. I love it. Maybe a dime? Yep, it's a dime. Ah, I think I see a little stainless steel sticking out right here. Yeah. What a weird piece of stainless steel. Probably from a phone or something. Boy, the stainless steel, I just had this one. It was a perfect 4. Stainless steel screw. Another high tone here. Sounds like a coin. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a coin. Right there. Another dime, I think. Yep, another dime. Another dime. Whole family just hit the beach. Another dime. Copper penny. Check it out. You guys see it, man. Storm is a-coming. Supposed to get nailed tonight. Sharing his Cheetos with these guys. They're very happy about it.
There you go. There they go. Gonna come and carry you away.
I'm seeing more stainless steel right there. Is that what that is? Another. It is. It's a stainless steel bolt. Split shot weight. Dime. Coppery penny. Got a 27 here, so probably sounds like a nickel. Ooh, probably heard a little low tone up there. No, still in the hole. Sounds like it's a nickel though. Or am I just missing it? Okay, it should be in here. It should be a nickel. Yep, there it is right there. Green nickel. Now I got a 27 here. Maybe another nickel. It sure sounds like a nickel. Yep, another nickel. Well, I think I see some gold. Really high though. It's a 29, but man, I think that's going to be a... Wow, that's a big gold crown. That is a monster. Wow, look at that thing. That is the biggest gold crown I've ever found. Look at that thing. Man, that thing rang up like a nickel. That is a lunker. Dude, this thing rang up like a nickel.
Are you serious?
It's that much. Look at that's the biggest gold crown I've ever found.
Oh man.
Look at that thing. It's massive.
Wow, that person has some good sized teeth.
Right? I mean, it's heavy as heck.
There's no doubt what that is.
Isn't that wild?
Oh, that is heavy.
Really heavy. I mean, it was ringing way. And look at it. It's kind of solid all the way. You know what I mean? He must have had a big hole in his tooth.
Oh my gosh.
In his big tooth.
Yeah. Nice find.
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's definitely the biggest gold tooth or gold crown I've ever found by a long shot.
And you said it rang up like a nickel.
Here. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was actually in the high 20s.
I can't believe how much the valve here.
been a dental day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what rings up on
Oh,
Brian.
that sank in, didn't it?
It's all over the place.
39.
Wow.
Look at how it sank into the sand.
Yeah, that thing is a monster.
It almost disappeared.
That is crazy. That is one big old
That is
giant
a
crown.
monster. Yeah, that's just gold all the way through.
Yeah, definitely the biggest, you know, in general, one that I think I've ever found.
They
But
must
man,
have lost the top of their tooth and
Yeah.
then they just replaced it.
more stainless steel. Another old school pull tab. My little buddy's just been cruising around all day. Hi, bud. He's waiting for me to dig up something he wants to eat for sure. It's a big electrical connection. Oh no, it's a key. There's a dime. Another copper penny right there. We have another nickel. Is that a nickel right there? Yep, another nickel. I thought I heard a high tone. I think there actually might still be a high tone down in here. Maybe. Yep, there was. Should be right there. Yep, dime. Another copper penny. All right, here's a wrap up. This was actually from the day before. These are really cool aluminum fishing pliers. Looked them up. I think they're only worth about 20 bucks. I couldn't find the exact same ones, but they don't have a name like the last ones did. The last ones had a name brand on them, which was a very expensive name brand. So at least I have a new pair of aluminum fishing pliers. Not that I fish much. Lots and lots of iron out there. Tons of little pieces of iron and a big old tent stake. And it's interesting, it's got a sharp edge on it, or sharp tip on it. Quite a few crusty fishing weights. Lots of little copper. Little teeny split shot fishing weights as well. Few older style pull tabs. Did get this kind of weird bottle opener thing. Lots of blobberites and little pieces of lead. I did get the Green Army Man, so that made me happy. Let's not forget the 7-Up bottle cap. Sound like a zinc penny. I think I got a key, back end of a bullet, some stainless steel. Then I did get 9 quarters. I got a total of 24 dimes. I got a total of 7 regular nickels, and then I got the bent nickel, which we're going to talk about later. And then I got a total of 31 pennies. 4 of those are zinc. The rest of them are all memorial copper pennies, which means because I did get that 8th nickel, I did get the cycle 8 times. Let's talk about the interesting. I got a little bit of sea glass, interesting stuff, excuse me. I did get this 22 bullet. I don't know why I find live rounds out on the beach. Sometimes I find even bigger caliber. I'll show you this, kind of cool. So this right here is a broken part of an old, and I think they were actually lead toys back then. They're definitely some sort of, that kind of heavy metal. But these I find not all that often, but relatively often out on the beaches. This is actually an old wheel, an old lead wheel. And I do believe if you look really closely, you can see where the old axle was on this toy. And so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that these two belong together because they're perfectly the right size. See if there's any way to get that wheel on there. You know, it would go right like that on an old car a long, long time ago. Did get a little bit of a copper chain, absolute junk. Let's talk the good stuff. Okay, this nickel, this bent nickel, didn't even notice it at the time, is actually a buffalo head nickel. You can see the Native American on the front right there. Good way to tell when you're looking at crusty coins is if his head is looking the opposite direction. That almost always means it is going to be a bufflehead nickel. So there you go. Kind of neat little surprise. And then we'll start with the silver. I got this mother of pearl silver ring. Kind of small, nothing too exciting about it, but it is kind of cute. Did get this, and I don't know if there's a huge toe ring or just a ring that has a little split in it, but it's made that way. It's also sterling silver. And I got this one I really think is cool. It looks like a melted marble is what it looks like. It also is, again, silver. And then I got this one, which is my favorite of the day. This has got turquoise, and it's also silver. So 4 silver rings, not bad in the silver department. Now let's talk about the gold. We'll start with this little guy. This is 10 karat. The stones are not real diamonds, and it is only 1 gram. So not a big gold ring, but it is a gold ring, and it still counts. Then I got this, and this is a little over 2.7 grams, or 2.77 grams, so almost 2.8 of a chain. Again, I wouldn't have found it if it didn't have that knot on it. A friend of mine untied the knot, so, but it was a 1, so, you know, really, really quiet. And then I got this. Now, I was corrected by a buddy of mine who actually, Eric from Seek and Detect, who actually makes for a living dental crowns and whatnot. And this is actually what's known as a bridge. And it, you know, I weighed it. Obviously, I can't tell how much of it's the teeth, but the teeth don't feel very heavy. It really is mostly the gold. But if based on theoretical weight, I weighed this in at 3.1 grams. So it's probably a little less than that, but you know, we'll go with the theoretical weight of 3.1 grams. And then this guy, which is crazy. Look at this thing, is absolutely massive. Again, it rang up above a nickel. And then on Brian's machine, it was actually in the high 30s, which is kind of crazy. But that right there is a total of 3.75 grams. And now both this and this, the dental gold, are 18 karat, or at least they test 18 karat or better. The chain is 14 karat. And the crazy thing about all that is that the value of gold right now, which is really, really high, brings the total of gold, and again, the crown may be a little lighter than what I'm, you know, weighing in here, but we're pretty close. It's $673 for just that little amount of gold in today's value. So pretty cool when you think about it. I don't sell any of my stuff, so it really doesn't matter, but it's just kind of neat when you kind of go, hey, I have a hobby that pays me back. Again, if you guys are interested in what I use at the beach, I do use CKG's titanium sand scoop. I also use Tony Eisenhower waterproof headphones. If you're interested in either of these products, go ahead and go to the description of this video. There are links to their websites respectively. And then also, if you're interested in getting 10% off of CKG right now, just go ahead at the end of your checkout where it has a promotional code, a discount code, put Pirate Mike, and that'll get you 10% off. All right, a lot of people have been asking how to get Pirate Mike shirts. I used to try to ship them out directly. It was an absolute nightmare. My printer hated that I was only ordering a few at a time. Super expensive. Didn't make a lot of sense. So if you guys are interested, just go in the description. There is a link directly to Spring, and you can order all sorts of shirts and stickers and all sorts of good stuff. So again, if you did want Pirate Mike merchandise, that is how you do it. So again, just go in the description. If you have any questions on how to find it, I can also send that to you. If you just comment, can't find it, I will send that to you as well. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these 2 videos.